From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Well, not a bad day out there today. Tomorrow, more of the same. In fact, we do expect to see some sunshine. Temperatures may be just a tad warmer tomorrow, but it's the calm before the storm because we've got a cool and unsettled weather pattern moving on in here this weekend and next week. And we're also looking at lower snow levels making their way into the picture. We've been talking about this the last few days. It looks like more and more promising that places like Hayfork and Weaverville, at the very least, will see snowflakes. The overall accumulation, I mean, there could be that potential. And of course, we've also got more travel delays and chain requirements in the higher elevations, especially for your Saturday. So let's get you through the night tonight and into tomorrow morning. And there you can see for the North Coast, yeah, we're looking at dry conditions here pretty much across the board, inland and not to mention Trinity County. Of course, with the clearing skies, we could see some patchy fog in some areas, especially a lot of those inland valleys and those mountain valleys as well. For the valley, I'm expecting to see, of course, mostly sunny skies again here for your Friday, that is. For Siskiyou, Modoc County, also looking at those temperatures quite cold. Looks like in the upper 20s to low 30s. And for the eastern mountains, also quite cold. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. So it's getting colder, and temperatures actually will continue to drop here overnight in particular as we get closer to the weekend. We'll take a closer look at that here in your 7-day outlook. But here you can see the clouds that have pretty much moved on in here, but those will be moving out, and we do expect more sunshine for tomorrow. Colder air though, that's going to be the setup, as you can see right here, coming all down from the northwest, and that's going to be the support for those lower snow levels. So looking at Futurecast, yeah, just a gorgeous day for your Friday. See how we have the mostly sunny skies in the forecast. Then as we take you into your Saturday, yeah, now we're starting to see that storm move in. I'm beginning to see signs that the valley may not see as much rainfall as initially anticipated, but I still think we're going to see some rain in the forecast. But surrounding it, we've got snow in the higher elevations. And look at this. If you recall, the noon hour, we were looking at a lot of rain kind of within that valley of Highway 299. Now it's kind of really sucked in with some of that snow. So it looks like it's a little more promising for us to see that lower elevation snow, at least down to about 2,000 feet. So that means Mount Shasta, El Tourist, Bernie, and Susanville, Chester, parts of Shingletown seeing some of this snow as well. Then as we take you into your Saturday around noon, there's some of that heavier rainfall, especially for the north end of the valley. Doesn't look like we'll see as much to the south. And we're seeing more snow in the southern Cascades and northern Sierra, not to mention out towards Siskiyou County. Looks like the snow levels may actually rise a little bit through the day on Saturday. But there, of course, you can see more of that. Now, the thing is, as we go into Saturday night, most of that rain and snow is moving on out. A little bit of activity out to our north, but overall things dry out, especially by your Sunday. Rainfall totals, these will be adjusted over the next few days as we get closer to Saturday, but you can see it's not going to be much for the valley. Most of the rain will be along the coast, and you start seeing less as you start heading eastward, and really even not a lot of precipitation off towards the north and east. So you look at your forecast snow totals, and again, Saturday is kind of the big event. It is picking up on a little bit more snow potential, at least accumulations, for both Weaverville and Hayfork. 4 to 8 inches in Mount Shasta City, that might be overdoing it, but certainly something worth watching. And you can see some more snow in many of the higher elevations of the east. You think about the storm system that we saw yesterday, these totals look about the same as a lot of places did see. I know Bernie saw about 2 to 3 inches and Chester about 5 inches. So again, we're getting close to what we saw with that first storm. Now we take a look at the long range, and you can see as we go into Sunday, as I mentioned, it dries out. Now Monday, Tuesday, a couple of systems pass through. I'm going to take this all the way through next week. This particular forecast model by the end of next week starts to kind of dry things out. But you get the idea. We still have a cooler and unsettled weather pattern for next week, keeping things off and on wet, and not to mention snowy in the higher elevations. Now, precipitation outlook does have us at least trending toward better chances for rainfall, and not to mention those lower snow levels as that cooler air begins to move in. So the beach hazard statement, that is for your Friday. That's essentially due to the waves are expected to be about 20 feet, and we're looking at some dangerous surf. So not a good idea to be on the beach for your Friday. We just got some dangerous situations out there. Definitely don't bring the kids out. Just not a good day to head out to the beach. All right, take a look at the wave heights, and you can see as we go into Friday, they are increasing upwards of 16, and as mentioned, even close to 20 feet in some locations. And as we take you into your Saturday, now we're starting to see those wave heights really not change much and still staying fairly high. So your marine forecast for your Friday, north winds at 5 to 15 knots, waves from the west at 7 feet at 7 seconds, and from the west at 15 feet at about 18 seconds. High tide at 6:40 in the morning, your low tide at 1:37 in the afternoon, and there's that beach hazard statement I was telling you about just a second ago. Here's what it looks like tonight. Yeah, getting pretty chilly, mid to upper 30s in the valley tonight. And off to the eastern mountains, looks like we're looking at those temperatures down into the 20s. So yeah, another chilly start to the day. All right, here is your neighborhood by neighborhood forecast, starting off with Trinity County. Of course, there's the 2,000-foot snow level on Saturday. Sunday and Monday looking dry, more often on chances for rain and low snow levels, 2,000 to 3,000 feet for your Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Here's your north coast forecast, taking to the south first. Alder Point, about 53. So there's that rain on Saturday, dry for the most part on Sunday, Monday, and then there you can see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a chance for some more showers. Smith River, 57, 55 degrees for Trinidad. Looks like Orleans, about 52 degrees, 51 in Hoopa, and it looks like Willow Creek, about 52 degrees. All right, let's take a look at your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast. Gazelle, 42, 38 degrees for Tennant. There's Dunsmuir with a high of 46 degrees, 2,000-foot snow levels, and around 2,000 to 3,000 feet for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Your Modoc neighborhood forecast. Temperatures today, or tomorrow that is, in the upper 30s for your daytime highs. There you can see snow levels around 2,000 feet Saturday. And once again, same situation there, 2,000 to 3,000 feet for Tuesday through Thursday. That's also the case for the eastern mountains with those snow levels. Temperatures for your Friday will mainly be in the low to mid 40s, although some of the warmer spots like Shingletown, about 50 degrees, Paradise topping out at about 53 degrees. And your Valley neighborhood forecast, brought to you by Historic Farms, is temperatures in the upper 50s. For your daytime highs, there you can see the showers on Saturday. Sunday, Monday is dry, and then showers off and on, chances for showers, not a lot, for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We take you up to the north, and there you can see Shasta Lake, about 57. Lakehead, 55 degrees. Redding, you'll see a high of about 58, as well as Anderson. There's your 7-day forecast for Red Bluff. We are seeing those temperatures. And again, those overnight lows are getting down into the low 30s. So if you do have any sensitive plants, that might be a good idea to maybe bring them inside just to be on the safe side. All right, here's a look at your 7-day outlook for Redding. And of course, we got the showers on Saturday, drying out Sunday, Monday. Off and on chances for showers for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And look at those overnight lows. I mean, we could quite possibly see some upper 20s for Saturday night and Sunday night as well.